Noswaith da. Good evening to you all, and welcome to the NHS Wales Shared Services Partnership 6th Annual Staff Recognition Awards. My name is Gareth Hardacre. I'm the Director of People, OD and Employment Services, and tonight I will be your host for the evening. I look forward to sharing with you the fantastic efforts and the wonderful work that you and your colleagues have taken part in over the last year. But before I do, I would like to introduce you to our new Chair, Tracy Myhill, and then our new Director General of Health and Social Care in Wales, Judith Paget, who would both like to send you a small message.
Hello and good evening and welcome to you all. Just a thank you from me for attending our 6th Annual Staff Recognition Awards, which are going to highlight your outstanding contribution and achievements during 2021. As you may know, I joined you late in 2021 in December as your new chair, and I am delighted to be part of the Shared Services Partnership. So a big thanks from me for allowing me and enabling me to work with you. I want to congratulate you all on the hard work and the extraordinary efforts that you've made over the last 12 months. It's been another really challenging time for us all, from a work point of view and a personal point of view. I've no doubt, and the extraordinary efforts you've all made during such challenging times have been remarkable. And whilst I haven't been with you for a lot of that year, I've certainly been looking at what you've been doing, and your professionalism has been amazing. And I have to say, the NHS would not work without the support of the NHS Wales Shared Services Partnership, and that's partly why I've been delighted to apply and be successful as your new chair. So I want to thank every single one of you for your contributions. As I say, you're such a very important part of the NHS machinery, without which the NHS would fall. And I know that you've worked under considerable pressure, whether you're working at home, whether you're out on the road, on different sites. It's been a bit of a challenging year for us all. So a great opportunity for us to celebrate the great things that you've all been doing. And I've been delighted looking at the award categories. I understand there's 3 new categories this year. All 3 new categories are things that are dear to my heart. For those who will know me will understand. The role model in diversity and inclusion, being a previous role model for Stonewall, you will know how committed I am to that. So that's great to see, along with the hidden heroes, people going way above and beyond, and the Trade Union Partnership Award as well. We need to work with our trade unions. We want to work with our trade unions, and you have so much change that you're implementing. It's great to see that you're recognising the partnership approach that you are taking. So well done to you all. Really, it is inspirational work that you're doing as individuals and as teams. Be really proud of your achievements. I'm really proud of your achievements. I'm really proud to call myself the chair of NHS Wales Shared Services Partnership, but I couldn't be proud without the work that you all do. That's the privilege, I think, of being in a role like this. So big thanks also to the people in OD and communications teams for putting on this virtual event. These things take time and effort. They're not easy, but it's really important that despite all the challenges, we are going to celebrate, as we should, all of your efforts. So wherever you're watching, enjoy. It is evening, so if you want a little tipple to celebrate with, then do that. We'll be live tweeting through the evening, and if you want to participate in that, we'd encourage you to do that. Hashtag NWSSP Awards. So tell the world about the wonderful work that you've been doing. And I know the work you've been doing has been recognised and continuously applauded by Judith Paget, who you may know is the new Director General of Health and Social Services and the Chief Exec of NHS Wales. And I believe Judith has got a personal message that she would also like to share with you. So before I hand you over to Judith, just again, thank you, enjoy, and I'm excited to be working with you, and I look forward, when things are a little bit easier, to meeting many more of you. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Noswaith da, everybody. Good evening. Hello there, and thank you for letting me join you this evening as you celebrate your Staff Recognition Awards. What a wonderful way to celebrate all the achievements of NHS Wales Shared Services Partnership over the last year. Whether you've been supporting the pandemic response or supporting business as usual, you really have been the backbone of everything the NHS has achieved in the last 12 months. And I know that you've continued to work to your values and support the NHS as you always have done. So thank you very much for that. Thank you to those who work from offices, from other locations, from home, from the laundry, from stores, and to everybody who's been out on the road delivering essential supplies across the health and care system. Many of you will have already been recognised both nationally and locally by your peers, and some by Her Majesty the Queen, which is really testament to your efforts and abilities as individuals and a team, but also to all the things that you've been doing that have been helping to keep Wales safe. So thank you from me. The commitment, dedication and professionalism that is shown by you all has been immeasurable, and there have been just so many examples of things that you've achieved over the last 12 months. The delivery of 1.2 billion items of PPE across Wales, making sure that we were able to offer donations to Namibia of PPE and antibody tests, supporting the foundation economy by creating opportunities for businesses to provide services to NHS Wales, and I think it's over £20 million worth of NHS resource now going into local businesses who are now supplying the NHS, which is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. I know the COVID vaccination programme has been central in many of the efforts from Shared Services Partnership, whether that's in supply, logistics, distribution. So thank you for that. Your part in delivering what has been one of a phenomenally successful vaccination effort across Wales hasn't gone unrecognised. We also know that the IP5 Medicines Preparation Service has got up and running, so congratulations for that. And work underway in terms of transforming access to medicine, and a huge amount of work to support the decarbonisation strategy of NHS Wales. And finally, I know that laundry services have transferred to you in the last 12 months, and I don't underestimate all the work that was required to ensure that that happened successfully. So thank you for your phenomenal efforts. Thank you for everything you do individually and collectively to support the NHS in Wales. Thank you for everything you will continue to do as we navigate our way through 2022 and all it has to offer us. Have a great night. Enjoy your celebrations. Take care, everybody. Diolch yn fawr iawn I chi gyd.
Diolch Tracy Judith. Well, I'm delighted to be hosting NWSSP's Staff Recognition Awards event this year again. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in a virtual event due to the COVID-19 situation, but as last year, I'm pleased to be able to welcome so many more people tonight than we would have been able to fit into a room face-to-face event. Whilst we would love to be able to see you in person, I'm really pleased that so many of you are able to share in this event and celebrate the achievements of the individuals and teams across NWSSP. We very much hope that you will all enjoy this evening's event. The planning team have worked really hard to ensure that you have a great time tonight. And whilst working through some of the complexities of an event like this, it can be hard to get everything perfect. And some mistakes will have been made. And we know that some of you will have had late invitations to the event tonight. We do have a team of people that are working really, really hard on the staff experiences. And whilst some of you will have been shortlisted, did have those late events, hopefully we won't have too many hiccups. I think we had one at the beginning with a bit of a delay with the sound coming through, and hopefully there'll be no Oscar-style blunders like me announcing the winner as La La Land. So I very much hope that you enjoy this evening's event. The planning team have worked hard to ensure that you have a great time tonight, so I'd like to start with some entertainment. As many people have found over the last 2 years, life has been very different, and we are pleased to welcome back a group of people who have adapted so well to the world in which we currently find ourselves. They supported us last year and are doing this again this year. So thank you once again to the Welsh of West End, along with a special message from one of their singers, Tom Hyer. Tom's mother actually works for our hosted body, Valindra, and Tom is a Merthyr boy. So over to you, and let's see the message from Tom.
Hello guys, how's it going? It's Tom from Welsh to the West End. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Now, when Gareth got in touch last year for us to send you guys a message of appreciation and to send you some videos, I didn't think that I'd be sending you another one a whole year after. You know, we literally cannot thank all of you enough for the work that you've been doing in the last, particularly over the last 18 months. You know, I've heard some of the fantastic things that you've been doing, and you know, from us all, we really send a massive thank you, and we really appreciate the work that you do. So I hope you have a fantastic evening tonight, and I hope we will get to see you very soon. Thanks. Bye bye.
$525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear.
525,600 minutes.
How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee,
In inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in
525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life?
how about
How about measuring love?
seasons of love, seasons of love.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to plan, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man?
In truth that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
It's time now to sing out the story that reigns. Let's celebrate, remember the year, the life of praise. Remember measure your life in love. Seasons of love, seasons of love. Measure your life in love.
Well, thank you, Tom, and to all of the Welsh of the West End for sharing that with us. Another fantastic performance. I know that there are members of the planning team that haven't stopped singing that song since it's first been sent in to us. And now, as we reflect on 2021, we look forward to celebrating the 525,600 minutes of achievements, successes, and absolute brilliance over the last year. Again, this year, we were so pleased to see so many award nominations sent to us, and the quality of the nominations was truly fantastic. The staff awards brochure, which will be sent out following the event, will be full of wonderfully inspiring stories for you to read about all those shortlisted for these awards, and it makes me very proud to be part of this remarkable organisation. So, on to the awards. I'd like to start with the NWSSP Values Awards. Demonstrating behaviours that align with NWSSP values of listening and learning, taking responsibility, innovating and working together enable us to create a working environment that we all want to be part of. We've had some fantastic entries for the Values Award categories again this year. So I'd like to start now with the Listening and Learning Award. This value allows us to demonstrate the ways in which we can learn from experiences and continually improve. Before the winner for this award is announced, the shortlisting panel would like to recognise 2 of the shortlisted nominations for a highly commended award in this category. I am delighted, therefore, to give my warmest congratulations to Emma Rees from Audit and Assurance and to the Students' Awards team from Employment Services. Well done to you all. Additionally, I'd like to announce a runner-up in this category. For the way this team has proactively sought feedback, listened to and learned from its clients and stakeholders across Wales in many different ways and forms, successfully implementing and delivering the 2 state-backed indemnity schemes that it operates on behalf of the Welsh Ministers, I'm pleased to announce that the runners-up are the Legal and Risk Services GMPI team. Congratulations. And now I would like to introduce our Director of Primary Care Services, Andrew Evans, to announce the winner in this category. Andrew, over to you.
Thank you, Gareth. Noswaith ar chi pawb. Good evening to everyone. The winners of this award are a group of people who've sought positive change in their area of work. The 2020 NHS Wales staff survey highlighted that a number of staff within legal and risk services had personally experienced harassment, bullying or abuse at work from what was described as the public. Whilst this team doesn't deal with the public as such, the staff engagement group in legal and risk instigated some very frank conversations and launched a pulse survey to delve deeper into who the public could be, what incidents of inappropriate behaviour staff had been experiencing, and how often these were occurring. The group members championed the pulse survey within their teams, and this resulted in a high response rate. And the results of the survey highlighted incidents from a range of stakeholders. Upon reviewing the results, recommendations were made to Legal and Risk's senior management team. Resulting from these recommendations have included providing a clear and safe route to raise concerns regarding inappropriate behaviour experienced at work, improving how the team communicates and supports those involved in the legal process, and supporting the well-being of staff dealing with those involved in the legal process. They've encouraged a zero-tolerance culture to these incidents and raising these issues more broadly within the wider legal sector. The initiative has sought to improve the working practices for staff by listening to their concerns and providing them with a platform to anonymously share their experiences and to learn from them to support a zero-tolerance approach and to promote better working relationships. Staff now feel that they're being listened to and would be more willing to come forward and report future incidents in an environment where issues are understood and addressed. So, well done and great congratulations to the winners of this year's Listening and Learning Award, Legal and Risk Services Staff Engagement Group.
Thank you, Andrew, and congratulations all. Next, I'd like to move to the Taking Responsibility Award, where we've seen a number of nominations for those individuals who are taking ownership of decisions and making things happen. Before announcing the winner in this category, the judging panel have selected the following individuals for a highly commended award. Therefore, please join me in congratulating Richard Phillips from our Planning, Performance and Informatics team, and Stefan Dakovic from Finance and Corporate Services. Well done to you both. And now I would like to introduce our Director of Audit and Assurance Services, Simon Cookston, who will announce the winning entry for this award. Simon, over to you.
Diolch, thank you, Gareth. The winner of the Taking Responsibility Award this year is someone who, through his work as a specialist in ventilation, took the lead in an area that required much exploration. Dylan Evans is a Senior Performance Standards Engineer with SES and fulfills the role of authorising engineer in ventilation for all of Wales. He acts as an independent professional advisor to the health boards and trusts and provides technical knowledge and guidance to the estates team in relation to all things associated with the ventilation systems in hospitals. At the start of the coronavirus pandemic, it was believed that the virus was not airborne, but as learning has grown, it has become apparent that ventilation is a very important aspect to consider to mitigate the spread of the virus inside buildings. For Dylan, the past 18 months have been extremely busy as he found there was limited information to provide suitable ventilation guidance in healthcare premises. However, through a combination of information sharing from UK-wide ventilation groups, he started to build up a picture of what was required and has provided excellent support and steerage to both the health boards and Welsh Government during this period. Dylan has taken the lead and coordinated responses on both an all-Wales basis and also local basis, fielding health board requests and providing invaluable support to them during this period. Despite his line manager moving to a new role during this time, Dylan took responsibility and continued to provide excellent support to the SES management team and all the other associated stakeholders during this very busy and stressful period. The knowledge he has built up, he openly shares with all colleagues within the engineering teams, as well as estates teams throughout NHS Wales. Dylan has been an invaluable team member and has gone over and above to meet the needs of the service during this difficult time. Thank you, Dylan, and congratulations.
Thank you, Simon, and congratulations to you, Dylan. The next Value Award is Innovating. Nominations for this award really demonstrated the breadth of creativity and vision that we have had within NWSSP. For this category, we have 3 highly commended awards. Congratulations to Rhys Lane of the Central E-Business Services team within Corporate and Finance, Daniel Lewis from Employment Services Recruitment team, and Matthew Jones from Accounts Payables E-Enablement team. We also have a runner-up in this category. NWSSP's single lead employer team have adapted fantastically to the increase in demand as the SLE model has grown. And through collaborative working with HEIW, host organisations and the NWSSP single lead employer team themselves, but also with internal functions from Workforce Information, Finance, Payroll and the Expenses team, they've adopted an innovative approach to working practices. Congratulations to all involved in this work. I would now like to hand over and introduce Neil Davis, our Director of Specialist Estate Services, who will announce the winners of this award.
Thank you, Gareth. NWSSP's frontline procurement team, based at Cardiff and Vale Health Board, have undertaken vital work to engage an industry partner to establish and develop an all-Wales robotic-assisted surgery network with the aim to make available the most advanced surgical techniques to the entire population. Research has shown that surgery is the primary curative option in colorectal and breast cancers, and a frequent option in the treatment of prostate and lung cancers. Almost all patients can be cured of colorectal cancer with early presentation, and the National Robotics Partnership will be a mechanism for delivering significant patient benefits and reinvigorating the existing surgical workforce, as well as expanding and upskilling it. This all-Wales network aims to be a catalyst for major change across the country, with a national robotics programme demonstrating Wales's commitment to the future, and is anticipated to deliver many benefits, including improved health and clinical outcomes for those directly accessing these services, increased efficiencies across the whole pathway of surgical care, the potential for patients to undergo surgery who are not suitable for traditional surgical methods, reduction in surgical complications, including those arising from human error, reduced length of hospital stay for patients, and overall shorter recovery time, and reduced waiting lists. So it's a really fantastic example of the ways in which our work directly affects the patients of Wales. So huge congratulations to NWSSP's frontline procurement team at Cardiff and Vale.
Thank you, Neil. And congratulations to our frontline procurement team based at Cardiff and Vale. The final Values Award category is the Working Together value, which enables us to demonstrate how we work collaboratively with our customers, colleagues and service providers. I would like to firstly congratulate an individual and a team who the judges would like to recognise with a highly commended award in this category. Congratulations go to the Counter Fraud Services Wales team and to Kathy Dawkins from our corporate team in Matrix House. Now I would like to introduce you to one of our new directors, Colin Powell, our Director of Pharmacy Technical Services, who will announce who has won in this category. Colin, over to you.
Thank you, Gareth. This year, this award was especially difficult to judge, and such the panel have decided to make a joint award. So we have two winners, and in no particular order, and I must stress that. The first joint winner is a team which demonstrates the core values of NWSSP. Sitting within the maternity, safety and learning team, Prompt Wales members work together closely with the wider Welsh Risk Pool team and with health boards within NHS Wales. The team are trusted and well respected and engage and cooperate with partner organisations such as Welsh Assembly Government, the Heads of Midwifery Advisory Group and the Wales Maternity and Neonatal Networks. Some recent achievements include the development of a bespoke training package to enable training to continue safely throughout the COVID pandemic, as this was well received and supported by health boards. The team have also developed bespoke courses to train obstetricians, midwives, anaesthetists and support staff to become certified as Prompt Wales faculty, valuing the contribution of all colleagues and embracing the diversity which the different professions bring, empowering all disciplines to feel confident to contribute to their local faculty team. Feedback is welcomed and addressed by the team, with one example being the organisation of a faculty update event, which was held via Teams in May. Valuing the contribution of colleagues, this provided an opportunity for faculty members from all maternity units and community teams to come together and, as a network and share their experiences and ideas and receive updates on Prompt Wales progress and future plans. Please join me in congratulating Prompt Wales. The next joint winner in this category goes to the Primary Care Services Payments Team, Transaction Services and GOS team. This award highlights the work on the development, introduction and transition of the primary care ophthalmic payments to a new system. A new payment system was required to make ophthalmic payments to opticians in primary care across Wales, and the payments team worked closely with the GOS systems team to scope out the requirements for the new system. This work started in 2019, and whilst COVID threatened progress during 2020, the deadline of April 2021 still had to be met. Even when the new system developer had to return to his home in Germany, work continued on the project with the German gentleman working remotely, and the system still was delivered. They showed patience, commitment and teamwork across different areas of PCS with wider colleagues in NWSSP. They all support each other through a very difficult time with the challenge of COVID, and despite this, the teams pulled together and the system was ready to use. Following a phased approach, all health boards across Wales were live on the new system from April 2021. The teams are continuing to work together on any future issues and future enhancements to the system. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Colin, and congratulations all. This actually concludes our Values Award section of the awards, and I'm so pleased and incredibly proud to see the ways in which you have all demonstrated NWSSP's values over the last year. Now we have one of our special messages for you from an individual who has had a fantastic achievement over the last year and wanted to take the time out to recognise you guys as well. So I'm going to hand over now to Lauren Price.
Hi everyone at the NHS Wales Shared Services Partnership. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Just want to say a massive thank you for all your ongoing support. You're all heroes, and I hope you have a wonderful evening at the awards.
Thank you to Lauren for taking some time out of a busy training schedule. I think she was in the middle of a session, by the way she was looking there in the ring, for sending us that message. Next, we'd like to move to the Health and Wellbeing Award. as we recognise there's a huge amount of excellent work being undertaken across NWSSP to support our staff both at corporate and local level. And we're going to move away now from how we've managed this before, and I'm going to hand over to Andy Butler, our chair of the Health and Wellbeing Partnership Group, to tell you about all those who are shortlisted in this category, because I know Andy is really passionate about the work that we've done in the past year. Over to you, Andy.
Diolch, Gareth, and yes, thank you very much. Yeah, as Gareth just mentioned, I am the NWSSP Executive Lead for Health and Wellbeing, and in that role I am the chair of the Health and Wellbeing Group. And I must say, it's probably one of the roles I most enjoy, and I think over the last 18 months it's been really, really important for us and for our staff. I am therefore really pleased to present this virtual award, and I was really pleased by the high number of nominations that we had for this category this year. The quality was such that we've actually have 2 highly commended awards in this category, as well as the overall winner. So if we start off with the highly commended, the first award goes to Sarah Jones from Counter Fraud. Those of you know Sarah, she's incredibly positive and enthusiastic about health and well-being among staff. She has introduced a lot of really good initiatives within Counter Fraud this year to raise the morale and improve the physical health of the team. And if I just highlight a few, firstly, she did a team challenge where the team members virtually walked along Offers Dyke in May this year, about May last year even. They covered over 600 miles between them. They found that quite easy, so the next challenge was a virtual walk around the coast of Wales, which they achieved, and they did this with relative ease. So she upped the ante, and since Christmas they've actually completed a virtual walk from John O'Groats to Land's End. And the head of Counter Fraud, Graham Dainty, described her efforts as being one which encourages us all to get off our sofas and improve our general fitness and health levels. So can I say big congratulations and well done to Sarah there. The second person to receive the highly commended award this year is Legal and Risk's Alice Cooksey. As some of you will know, it can be very, very daunting starting a new job at the best of times, but even more so in a virtual environment where you're unable to meet up with colleagues face to face. But unfazed by this, Alice joined the Legal and Risk Staff Engagement Group and was quickly involved in discussions and ideas for improving staff well-being. And as Alice is an avid runner and hiker, she introduced a new hiking club in Legal and Risk, which I understand has been a resounding success. I understand that the members have taken part in a number of mountain hikes with all planned for the coming year. And obviously, this is having a positive effect on the mental and social well-being, as well as on the physical fitness of the Legal and Risk team. So I can say big congratulations to Alice, well done, and thank you for your sterling efforts there in Legal and Risk. So if we now move on to the winners of the award, this is actually a team award reflecting this team's passion and drive to improve the health and well-being across shared services, but also the desire to find new and innovative ways to do this. And being the chair of the Health and Wellbeing Group, I could quote a number of examples, but what I would like to highlight was back in October, and this saw Shared Services' first Health and Wellbeing Staff Conference, and it was attended by over 170 staff, so hopefully some of you attended it. And those of you who did attend will know that the theme was self-care, and we had some great speakers covering mindfulness, healthy nutrition, beating the winter blues, resilience, but last but not least, dance therapy. And dance therapy was one that our managing director thoroughly enjoyed, and had there been an award for dad dancing, he would have certainly won it, and I think Alwyn Hawkins would become a close second. But reflecting on the day, the event was a fantastic success. It really inspired staff to focus on different aspects of their well-being, and to be fair, it ran like clockwork. Now, I could say that the success was solely because of the fantastic chair of the event, but that definitely wasn't the case. And it was all down to the massive efforts and meticulous planning of the team. So I'm going to say huge and personal thanks and congratulations to the People and OD's Health and Wellbeing team.
The next award is the Environmental Contribution to Sustainability, showing our commitment to sustainable development, and that's a hard word to say this time of night, sustainable development, across the organisation or wider influence in NHS Wales, and in order to contribute to achieving the wellbeing goals of a resilient and globally responsible Wales for 2050. Firstly, I would like to announce a highly commended award in this category, and please join me in congratulating a team who is made up of representatives from each site, who look innovatively at the implementation of changes which can successfully reduce our impact on the environment. So congratulations go to NWSSP's Green Team. I would now like to introduce Alison Ramsey, our Director of Planning, Performance and Informatics, to announce the winner of this award. Alison.
Thanks, Gareth. In recent years, this individual has led and overseen the process of creating a carbon footprint for the NHS in Wales, no mean feat, to measure our starting point in the decarbonisation plan. Chris Lewis from our Specialist Estates team has led NWSSP's project to appoint specialist advisors, the Carbon Trust, and oversee them working with stakeholders, including Welsh Government and all NHS organisations in Wales, to develop an ambitious plan so that a number of improvements will have been made by 2030. These include that NHS Wales will have reduced our carbon emissions by 34%, that every building will have undergone an energy efficient upgrade, low carbon heating will be used and renewable energy will be generated on site. An all natural gas combined heat and power plant will be decommissioned. New ambulances will be plug-in electric or alternative low carbon fuelled. Large scale renewable energy generation will be implemented by collaborating with public sector partners, landowners, developers and local communities. A climate smart approach to modern healthcare will be incorporated into new developments as business as usual. The plan is radical, a huge mountain to climb, and it will require widespread ownership, but with Chris's leadership and influence, NWSSP is confident that the plan is understandable, comprehensive and achievable. Well done, Chris.
Yes, congratulations, Chris. Over the last few years, we have recognised the importance of developing the use of the Welsh language within the organisation in our drive to embed the language as part of our bilingual culture. So next, I'd like to introduce the Hyrwyddo Diwylliantiaeth Cymraeg Award, or the Welsh Language Culture Champion Award. This award recognises the way in which staff have embraced the use of the language and embedded it into our service delivery. It's my pleasure to announce two highly commended awards in this category. Melanie Michael from the Recruitment Team in Employment Services for her commitment to ensuring that the recruitment team always deliver a bilingual service. And to Lisa Kilvint and Ring from Employment Services Students Awards team, whose work to gain confidence in speaking the Welsh language to enable students and other callers to speak their preferred language. Described as a huge asset to the team, colleagues go to Lisa for advice and support with Welsh queries. So congratulations to you both. It now gives me pleasure to announce the winner of this award. The person has taken responsibility to promote the Welsh language within their directorate to make it more accessible, encouraging more staff to use the Welsh language within not only their work, but also their personal lives too. At the Legal and Risk Development Day, Daisy Evans hosted a session on the Welsh culture and what it can do for you, highlighting some of the Welsh culture events that take place in Wales each year, such as the National Eisteddfod and Tafwyl, and of course yesterday we had Dydd Sant Ystwyman. Daisy invited some of the musical, legal and risk staff to discuss how the Welsh culture had influenced their musical hobbies, and parents talked about how their children went to Welsh-speaking schools and the positive impact that this has had. By providing a platform to discuss the Welsh language and culture in an informal setting, this has since encouraged staff, particularly new staff who may not have originally come from Wales, to take up the Welsh language. Since this event, a lunchtime club has been set up where staff can practice their Welsh over a paned. Well done, Daisy. Diolch a llongyfarchiadau. Next, I'd like to introduce the Leadership Award. This award category is open to staff at all levels who are demonstrating leadership traits such as vision, accountability, leading by example, and engaging others. In this category, the panel would like to recognise two individuals for a highly commended award. Therefore, I would like to congratulate Jill Paley of our Planning, Performance and Informatics team and people in OD Samantha Graff. Congratulations to you both, demonstrating first-rate leadership qualities in the work that you do and in inspiring others. And now I'd like to introduce our Director of Legal and Risk Services, Mark Harris.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to go slightly off piece, so script writers, forgive me. The person I'm about to announce, I have to say, I know them quite well from a fantastic job they've done in supporting and helping legal and risk services over the years. So I was really quite excited, really, to be the person chosen to announce this person's award. So I'm very pleased and honoured to announce the winner of this year's Leadership Award. This person absolutely epitomises compassionate leadership. They're a very supportive and approachable line manager, and they look to and relied on when things are difficult and support others to be their best. Despite being in a very busy role, Jolie Banner, who is a total star, always finds time to support others, demonstrate empathy in difficult circumstances, and provide help to people who need it. Jolie is a leader who helps those around her to fulfill their potential. So congratulations, Jolie, and I'm just massively pleased for you.
Thanks, Mark. We may have future combat material the way we went off piste then. Great.
It was off piste, just in case anybody misheard me. Okay.
Before we move to the next award category, we would now like to share with you some messages of thanks that you and your colleagues have elected to give to each other. Last year, we introduced a new feature called NWSSP's Appreciation Station, so that you could share your messages of gratitude and kindness, which have been incredibly important to all of us during the past year, both in a professional and personal sense. Recognition is not only demonstrated through awards, and there are so many actions that have made our colleagues and customers smile as we demonstrate kindness and support to enable everyone to have a better day. Our Appreciation Station is now a permanent feature within NWSSP, and we invite anyone to use this and to send messages to colleagues throughout the year. I'm very pleased once again to share with you all some of the messages of personal thanks that we have received.
Can't wait till the day when you knock on my door.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed reading the messages as much as I did, and certainly the music. That was my wedding song, so that brought back some very happy memories. Okay, our next category is role modelling diversity and inclusion. It's a new category for this year, and it gives us the opportunity to recognise those who embody the inclusive behaviours that we value at NWSSP. I'd like to introduce you to one of our new members of the team this year, our Medical Director, Ruth Alcalado, who will announce the winner of this award. Over to you, Ruth.
Thanks, Gareth, and I'm really delighted to be part of this ceremony this evening, even though I've only been with you for a few months, and I'm delighted to announce the winner for this particular award. It's a group of people who saw an issue, and instead of just watching it and complaining about it, as you know we can all do on occasions, they actually took steps to do something about it. The team in Legal and Risk have always been keen to provide work experience to sort of showcase the work that they do, but because of the pandemic, of course, they weren't able to carry on doing their work experience days for those interested in studying law. But they were not going to be deterred by the pandemic, and the trainees and paralegals within the Legal and Risk team took a really innovative approach, and they were able to launch the Legal and Risk Virtual Insight Day. It was a huge success. The new approach provided opportunities for learning and experience far beyond what they could have provided in a face-to-face setting. So they reached really beyond the normal reach of their days, which was usually law, people already studying law at undergraduate level. So they were able to reach into schools and into adults who were just interested in the work that they're doing. They had people from all over the world attending their virtual day, from Toronto to Malaysia, and obviously plenty from Wales too. But it meant that they were able to provide that experience to people who, because of the intense competition that's involved in anything to do with careers in law, would not necessarily have managed to attend a face-to-face day. So their recreation of the face-to-face day online was a huge success, and I'm really proud that they're, were able to not only see the problem but actually put in place this fantastic opportunity which opened the doors to many more people. So congratulations to the team in Legal and Risk.
Thanks, Ruth. And now to the Team of the Year award. This award recognises exceptional performance of an NWSSP team, which is demonstrated through excellent team working, contribution to our service objectives, demonstrable service excellence, and positive feedback on service delivery. Across the organisation, NWSSP has very clearly demonstrated the value of teamwork. The work achieved by our teams this year has been simply outstanding. I'm delighted to announce that we have selected 3 nominations for a highly commended award in this category. So congratulations go to the following teams. Procurement Services Field Hospital Decommissioning Team in North Wales, who dealt with the decommissioning of 3 fields hospitals, emptying them of around 5,000 pieces of equipment and handed them over on time within a very short time frame. Legal and Risk's Property Team and the Specialist Estate Services Property Team, whose most recent focus has been on securing the mass vaccination sites across Wales to ensure that the national vaccination programme and the timeframes for the vaccinations could be met. Congratulations to all 3 teams. Fantastic work supporting NHS Wales' response to the pandemic. And now I'd like to welcome back our Director of Planning, Performance and Informatics, Alison Ramsey, to present the winner of this year's Team of the Award.
Thanks, Gareth. I'm delighted to be here to announce the winner of this award. Since it began, this service has proved to be extremely popular with health boards and GP practices across Wales and continues to grow through demand. The Primary Care Medical Record Summarising Service ensures participating GP practices have an accurate and initial summary of relevant and significant clinical history, coded by the team at a glance on their GP systems that they can refer to during consultations. The team now consists of 8 summarisers, 14 GP practices utilise the service, and there are 20 more who have expressed an interest in joining. The service has been described as seamless, with positive feedback on the professional and positive communication from the team. In the last year, the service has undergone a review, which has highlighted the fantastic accuracy of the work being undertaken and noted that patient safety has been improved by the work of this team. This review and its outcome has further highlighted the exceptional performance of this team, their professionalism, and how valuable our stakeholders find the service, and how it supports sustainability in GP practices across Wales. I'm very pleased, therefore, to congratulate this year's Team of the Year, the PCS Summarising Team.
Thanks, Alison. And next we move to the Trade Union Partnership Award. As Tracy Myhill referred to earlier, partnership working is something that is really at the heart of what we do here in NWSSP. And this award celebrates the dedication of representing members who support our staff to get the best out of their experiences within the workplace. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Alwyn Hockin, who will announce the winner of this award. Alwyn.
Diolch yn fawr, Gareth, and thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be able to announce the winner of this award this evening. Whilst I'm new to the organisation, this person has been representative for a number of years now and has been an excellent source of help and support to myself, the branch, and to his colleagues during the transition of the laundry services into NWSSP. I very much look forward to seeing his role grow within our organisation with the introduction of the 3 state-of-the-art laundries coming soon. So without further ado, congratulations to Guy Sheehan.
Yes, congratulations, Guy, and it's good to see that our laundry service, who've recently joined us, have been recognised as well. And so we're into our final award category for this evening. The new category for NWSSP this year is called the Hidden Hero Award. And this award intends to celebrate all those who've gone above and beyond to ensure that our core, value-based and vital services are provided at NWSSP, and recognises colleagues who may otherwise go unnoticed in their outstanding efforts to go that extra mile. The judging panel was so pleased to see the number of entries and the examples of the fantastic work, and to that end we're going to commend 25 highly commended awards to the following individuals, and they're in no particular order. From Primary Care Services we have Kia Healy and Paula Pike. From People and OD we have Caroline Isles and the Single Lead Employer team. From Employment Services, we have Craig Beecham. Sorry, I've lost my space there. Craig Beecham, Justine Kincaid, Stacey Stevens, and Helen Sobel. From Audit and Assurance Services, Sophie Corbett and Chris Scott. From Procurement Services, HDS and Supply Chain, we have Eleanor Aston, Gareth Stallard, Julie Winterburn, and Mike James. From Laundry Services, we have Judith Groves, Peter White, Stephen Emmanuel, and Nigel Higgins. From Legal and Risk Services, Jane Story, Emma Jones, Gemma Cooper, Aneirin Harrow, and Louise Scott Nichols. And from Finance and Corporate Services, we have Mohammed Ul-Haq and Kathy Dawkins. Seriously, congratulations to you all. Whilst I'd love to recount the stories behind these names tonight, I would urge you to look at the post-awards brochure to find out more about their fantastic work. And therefore now on to the winners. And I'm delighted to announce that there are actually 4 joint winners of the Hidden Hero Award. Firstly, to someone who has been described as a font of knowledge. Her knowledge in the field of recruitment is outstanding, and she is a critical thinker in the implementation of any processes. More importantly than this, she shares knowledge and enables others to learn from her experiences. This is an individual who will always speak up and, when required, can always be relied upon to take responsibility. So congratulations to you, Melanie Michael from the Employment Services team. Secondly, a colleague from the anaesthetics team within Procurement Services. Vicky Evans is a category manager, manage her team on a daily basis, and also has been undertaking the role of category officer when staffing levels are down. While straddling the two positions, Vicky will always make herself available and answer queries or provide assistance where required. Vicky has a really strong work ethic and always delivers an agreement. Colleagues across the services have recognised Vicky's knowledge and performance, and so I'm delighted to congratulate you, Vicky Evans. Thirdly, the next joint winner of the award is not an individual, but a team. This team has worked tirelessly in ensuring that the vital roles are filled across the whole of the NHS Wales so that patients receive the care that they need. Employment Services recruitment team have met with and dealt with a volume of work that has never been seen before and in very difficult, challenging circumstances. This service has responded innovatively to the changes in both demand and processes, and I'm incredibly proud of you all. Diolch yn fawr a llongyfarchiadau. Thank you and congratulations. Finally, the fourth winner of this award, maybe the last, but certainly not least. Another team award whose significance may often be overlooked, but whom every single member of the NHS staff depends upon. They're a team who've not faltered throughout this year, and despite various Welsh Government announcements which require short notice changes, the Employment Services payroll team have paid every single member of staff, despite staff sickness or additional pressures on the team they've not failed to deliver. They ensure that every single one of us receives the payment we expect and ensure that no NHS staff member suffers with the stresses of strains of incorrect payments, and they know the vital role that they have in keeping the NHS running and ensuring patients get the care that they need from the professionals who look after you. So we can't thank you enough. Congratulations to the NWSSP Payroll Services team. We've mentioned a couple of times this evening, all the stories behind the awards will be published in the Recognition Awards brochure so that you can read more all about tonight's winners, runners-up and those who've been highly commended in their efforts and successes tonight. Massive congratulations to you all. You know, all your stories are really inspiring, and I speak for the whole panel when I say how much we enjoyed reading them. Thank you also to all those who've taken the time to submit some very detailed nominations, and to you all for participating in this evening tonight. However, there are still a few more awards to be presented, and so I will now hand you over to our Managing Director Neil Froe to present the Managing Director Stars Awards for 2021. Neil.
Dear Gareth, I'm delighted to see so many of you recognised this evening for the wonderful work you've done and the difference that you've made. Another year on, and we continue to adapt and work well with COVID still hanging over us. As an organisation, we have not stood down any business as usual services, and that is a credit to you all. All our divisions continue to work over and above what can be expected, taking on more and more roles and supported many new initiatives. Things like single lead employer, temporary medicines unit, the booster and vaccination campaigns, just to name a few. And many of our transactional services have seen significant pressures and additional workloads over the last 12 to 18 months. Your can-do attitude, together with the ability to be agile and to respond, has not gone unnoticed and continues to be recognised and appreciated by other NHS leaders and executives across Wales. I am personally really proud to lead such an organisation, and having such dedicated staff makes my job so much easier. So there's a big personal thanks from me. Well, in terms of tonight, I was really pleased with the number of high quality submissions. It made the judging really difficult, so well done to you all. You're all winners in my eyes. In addition to the awards categories, I would like to award a number of Managing Director stars to a number of you who have shone during this year. Firstly, I would like to award a star to Daisy Shale. Daisy is working tirelessly to build an all-Wales medical examiner service. Her knowledge is second to none. It is never easy to set up a new service, but this really is a brand new service. Daisy has continued to help develop the service from the ground up, innovating and moving on at each step. Described by colleagues, she's a credit to the NHS. And I am really confident with Daisy's help, the service will go from strength to strength. And I'm delighted to present you with a Star Award. Next is someone who's grown within NHS Shared Services Partnership as part of our graduate scheme and has shone throughout the programme. Now working in our new laundry service, Oliver Ricks has proven to be someone who has great integrity, vision and dedication. And I'm really pleased to see Ollie excel in this new role within the laundry services. And I am more than delighted to present you with the Star Award, Ollie. Congratulations. And I really look forward to seeing your career develop over the next few years. The next Star Award is described as probably the face of Prompt Wales. Leading this from the inception, Sarah Hooks leads a multi-professional team, some of who are secondees, some are bank staff and some faculty members from other organisations. While Sarah is keen to ensure that all involved in Prompt Wales are given recognition, it is clear to see just how dedicated and passionate she is about the service. Her work has been applauded by the Prompt Maternity Foundation and is already being copied in England and Scotland. Sarah's leadership has had a huge impact on this programme of work, and I am very, very pleased to award Sarah with this star. Congratulations. I would like to recognise Judith Groves for this award, another star. Judith is someone who helps support others with great compassion, kindness and understanding. Judith often listens without judgment, can be relied upon by colleagues and is an inspiration to everybody around her. Congratulations, Judith, and thank you for setting such a shining example. Finally, there's one more star. It's been a little bit tricky to keep this one secret, especially as the individual has been part of the Staff Awards planning team. She is another former graduate, Elena Holmes. She has excelled throughout the graduate placements and now in a more permanent role in the People and OD team is working hard on the Kickstart programme in addition to being the welcoming face for all new staff as part of the NWSSP welcome event. Her determination, professionalism and insight are applauded. Congratulations, Elena. Thank you all. Congratulations to you all, especially the stars tonight. You're all winners. But before I hand back to Gareth to complete today's events, I'd like to give out one further award this year. It gives me great pleasure to award a special recognition award this year to someone who has supported this organisation, Shared Services, but someone who has supported me over the last 9 years. Our recently departed chair, Margaret Foster, has provided first-class leadership, has overseen us as an organisation, overseen us grow over the last decade. Especially through some of the difficult first years, Margaret, using her experience, has helped shape the organisation, seeing the development and the approval of a number of our integrated medium-term plans, and has worked tirelessly with partners to take our organisation forward. She has recently left, and you saw the opening address from Tracy Myhill, our new chair, but the organisation is in a much better place now from where we first started. And a lot of that is down to Margaret's hard work, leadership and dedication to Shared Services. And so I'm very pleased to announce that Shared Services would like to recognise this work through the presentation of a special recognition award. Congratulations, Margaret, and thank you, and we all wish you well for the future.
Thank you, Neil, and congratulations to you all. It has been a fantastic event this evening, seeing so many of our staff recognised at this event tonight. What makes me even prouder, as I've said before, is the fact that we know our staff don't do this fantastic work in order to receive the plaudits and the awards, but for the value that we can provide to the patients of Wales, and that makes me inherently proud. So now I'd like to invite you to introduce you to another musical act. This group of people are very supportive of the work that we're doing here at NWSSP and wanted to be able to contribute this evening. They've kindly given us permission to share their music with you, but first let's hear a message from the stars of Only Men Allowed.
Helo a noswaith da I chi gyd. Good evening to you all at the NHS Wales Shared Services Partnership.
We hope you are having a fantastic evening as you celebrate your achievements of 2021.
We have all heard about the fantastic work that you have been doing.
A hoffem eich llongyfarch a'ch diolch am yr holl waith i chi wneud I gefnogi'r byrddiau iechyd yn y gig yng Nghymru I ddarparu gofal i'n cleifion.
You really do need to celebrate and be proud of the work you do.
And we really hope that you enjoy watching our performance this evening.
So a big thank you from all of us in Only Men Allowed. We hope you have a wonderful evening.
Sun is shining in the sky, there ain't a cloud inside. It stopped raining, everybody's in a play, and don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue, see how the sun shines brightly in the city, on the street where once was pretty Mr. Blue. Sky is living here today. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Bum, 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 bum. Hey, you with the great face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up the way, and today it's the day we've waited for. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Blue Sky, hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue, you did it right. But soon comes Mr. Night, creeping over, now his hand upon your shoulder. Never mind, I'll remember you this. I'll remember you this way. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Why did we go wrong? Blue Sky, hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
Well, thank you, Only Men Allowed, and what a great song to end with as we look forward to more blue skies ahead. It would be remiss of me not to finish this evening with offering some personal thanks to the planning team that have put this event together this evening. We've had maybe one or two small hitches, but actually the evening has gone without too much hitch. And considering we're not planners and we're not professional entertainers, I'm really proud of the team in the event that they've put together this evening. I know that as a leadership team, we're really proud of the work that we do across NHS Wales as a shared service, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about the achievements that you as a team and as individuals achieve throughout 2022, and hopefully we'll see more and more award nominations coming forward again next year. I hope you've enjoyed the evening as much as I have, including some of the dancing and singing along to the music. So from me, diolch yn fawr iawn a nos da. Thank you very much and good night. And I hope to see you all soon in person, hopefully, as we look forward to the blue skies ahead. Diolch yn fawr.